we please spotlight Akshay?
Good morning, Madam Toastmasters, fellow dear Toastmasters, and dear guests. Our speaker today is attempting Project 1 from Level 1 of the Pathways Education Manual as prescribed by Toastmasters International. The path chosen by the speaker is innovative planning. The purpose of this project is for the member to introduce himself to the club and get the understanding of a basic structure of the speech. I wish the speaker all the best, and timer, please note the time is 4 to 6 minutes.
Thank you, Akshay. Um, our next, Azan?
Before we begin, can you just confirm if my audio is clear and my video is clear?
Yes, your audio and video both are clear.
Okay, thank you.
Azan. This boy do good. This boy do good. Azan.
Do you know what life has in store for you next? Me neither. Madam Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters and guests. My mind was filled with abstract and rhetoric questions like this when my parents decided to move me from a small town in Tamil Nadu called Kailpattanam to a huge, vibrant city like Mumbai. With only 2 sentences that I had ever spoken in the English language, I set out to explore the city of dreams at a very tender age of 5. The 2 sentences that I had spoken were, number 1, this lady onion cutting, which I spoke to convey that my grandma was cutting onions. And this boy insect biting, which I spoke to convey that I was being bitten by mosquitoes. Even during admissions, the head peon of our school came up to my dad and told him, he doesn't know English, he doesn't know Hindi, why are you admitting him here? You're risking his entire career. But call it my dad's faith in me or my destiny. My dad was not going to step back. Initially, I was a shy and a quiet kid who just loved to relax in the corner of the classroom. But as time passed, English and Hindi happened naturally to me. I made some great friends, went on some memorable trips, and fast forward 10 years, I was in the 10th grade and I auditioned to be the host of our annual awards day ceremony. To my surprise and many others around me, I got selected. When I was on the stage and I spoke the first few words, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the annual awards ceremony of St. Xavier's High School. At that very point, something clicked in me that I could actually speak. Boy, oh boy, I could speak. My dad, of course, was in cloud 9 and he even went up to that head peon and told him, you saw that? He's the exact boy who you once told might never be able to speak. Everyone around me was so happy and proud of me that day. Also on that day, little did I know that I'm going to spend the next 2 years of my life in the very same college where this ceremony took place. The next 2 years in St. Xavier's College was exactly like how we say it in Xavierite terms. It's not just a college, it's a way of life. I learned French, took up economics over biology, and I was so proud of being a Xavierite at that point, more than ever. It was the college which had hosted people like Barack Obama, APJ Abdul Kalam, the RBI Governor Raghuram Rajan, Shashi Tharoor, all of these people who I'd looked up to while I was growing up as a kid. Xavier's was an exuberant atmosphere, and it was an amazing experience. I never wanted to leave Xavier's. It was a melting pot of culture and ideas. Now, just when everything seemed to be on track, guess what happened? That's right. I studied engineering from Ahmed Sabasaddi College of Engineering. My engineering days were super busy and full of learnings. There, I met some of the best friends of my life, met some amazing, amazing mentors who I'm going to take advice from for the rest of my life. And, and I also played some key roles in our batch. I was the class representative of the class of 2019, the chairperson of our ACM chapter for 2 years, the chief editor of our annual departmental magazine for 2 years, the president of our Rubik's Cube Club, and the TPO coordinator of the final years. I was also one of the first students to be selected in TCS over campus interviews. Isn't it amazing how life changes over time? We always have to have a positive outlook. From a kid who could barely utter a word or two in English to addressing a packed audience in the prestigious St. Xavier's College, to addressing an audience of over 45 people in the icebreaker speech in an organization dedicated to public speaking. My life has been one hell of a ride. Now, if I had the opportunity to go back in time and visit that chubby little 5-year-old me, I would lean forward, pull him closer, look him straight into the eye, and put a finger in his heart. And with the broadest smile that I could ever produce, I would like to tell him that this boy, do good. And this boy, world champion one day. So don't worry, kid. It's going to be all right. Thank you, and over to you, Madam Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Hassan. It was truly a wonderful speech. The feedback slips for Hassan's speech has been posted on the